This is
We got this recorded. Testing 1, 2. We're on video.
Yep, on video.
On video, on Audacity, on plugins. We're all plugged in. Testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on? This is Phresh and Phamous Radio. Man, 10 years since I've been through this shit, man. And I can honestly say I'm having the best time of my life. Unfortunately, right now we're in this coronavirus, so we got to settle down. But we do have a couple of friends that we could bring over to the JAYO room, and that is, man, 88, my boy, man. My boy, man. Pianist, son of an actor, and we'll dig deep into that. But he's just been very on point with everything that he does, and he wants to really do his own thing. How you doing, man? How you living out here, bro? How you living out here?
I'm living. Hey, I just want to say, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, friends and enemies, brothers and sisters. Yeah, I'm just living. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to make it, playing my music. During this coronavirus, I have that time now.
Exactly.
So, yeah, it's like I have plenty of time to do it. So, just trying to lay low, just trying to be about myself, and just stack that money. You know what I mean?
That's good, man. That's good. And I hate to spill the beans, but you were definitely you are a Marine veteran. Explain that a little bit, man. Just how you went from, because you signed up into the Marines at a young age, and we're still pretty young to where you've seen enough. But explain that a little bit, man. Just what made you want to do that, and kind of, getting away from that, how you are right now,
I'll say it like this, man. Like I wanted to serve my country. I wanted, it's like a tradition in my family. A lot of guys serve. So, the way I was raised, the things that I went through in my life, I was always in for adventure. You know what I mean? Like I always wanted to, see what was out there. I loved history, so I wanted to be part of history. I felt the Marine Corps, the military. Like in the military, that's the best place you can go when it comes down to being part of history and being part of some kind of adventure. Especially the Marines. Because we're down in the dirt. We're down and dirty. If you're a Marine grunt, you're gonna see as much action as you can possibly see.
Right.
So I chose that. I like the history. The different Marine battles. I can bore you right now. I can't bore you guys with the history, but hey, you can find me on JazzCat 88 Keys. JazzCat 88 Keys. That's my Instagram. Find me on there, and you'll see a lot of history explained on that. But I joined the Marines because, I wanted to serve my country, one. But in retrospect, I feel like I was doing it for me. Like I went in to better myself. I went in to be something, that a lot of people, I just wanted to be part of something that a lot of people weren't part of.
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah, just freaking mic. There you go.
Is it?
It's good. It's
Is
straight.
it twisted? Okay.
Nah, straight. It's a little stripped, but it's all good. Yeah, a little twisted. No, it's straight.
Cool. Okay. We want to make sure it works. Yeah.
But man, I just wanted to be part of that brotherhood. The Marine Corps was the best place to go. Yeah, there was shit going on overseas that I didn't really believe in, especially when I got a little older. I joined the Marines when I was 24. Right after 23, 24. So, it was.
That's so amazing.
I was kind of, I was a little older.
Right.
So I had a lot of, not a lot of wisdom. Yeah, I had some wisdom, than your average 18-year-old, I guess. But most of those boys are smart too. Shout out to all them. But shit. It was.
How do you? My thing is that's what interests me the most, is that the fact that you were old enough to be in there, but young enough to actually know the shit that's been going on. And I don't want to talk about anything that's been on. there, because I know
I don't
that.
want to get
I
all
mean,
man.
that's
Too much political
because it's a
shit.
lot of politics in that.
Yeah,
It's a
man.
lot
It's
of,
just a lot
yeah,
of
man.
shit.
We don't want to get
Yeah.
into a lot of that. What I want to know is, how do you portray that in the music? You know, because when
Okay.
I've heard you play the keys, my dude, like, I mean, you're my best friend, bro. So I'm not. You already know I'm gonna toot your horn, but at the same time, it's like, yo, like, it's a difference from what I heard you play, goddamn, 8 years ago,
Yeah, nah.
compared to
Yeah.
now, and it's a lot
Well,
more
it's
emotion
because
in it,
yeah,
man.
it's a lot more emotion because
What
like
have you seen, my brother?
I was holding on to my music, man. I was holding on to you know what I had, back home,
Right.
and like like I was trying to hold on to my individuality. Yeah, the military breaks you down. Like they try to change you. You know what I mean? Like they broke me down. Like they built me back up. To be this fucking this fucking bloodthirsty killer. You know what I'm saying? But I still had that music. I wanted to keep that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want to be trained. You know that the most elite, like the most elite way possible. You know what I mean? So, man, like coming back home, after dealing with that, yeah, I did 3 years. You know, I got out, honorable discharge. I don't even want to get into that shit. But, I got out and, I was just kind of lost, man.
Hmm.
Like, honestly, I felt like that was going to be a career of mine, was the military. I wanted to do that shit for life. I wanted to do that shit for 20 years.
Right.
But things didn't work out. Once I joined, I realized, this isn't what I thought it would be. I prepared for it for a long time, but yeah, it's not what I expected. So, music is what I hold on to right now. I try to be the best musician I can possibly be, because I was trying to be the best Marine I could be. Yeah, I was a pretty good Marine. Wasn't the best, but I was a good Marine, great Marine, very motivated. But it didn't work out, and I gotta just move forward, man. And my next thing is music. 'Cause I'm an entertainer, bro. That runs in my family. That runs in my blood.
Hey, cheers to
You
that,
know
my
what I mean?
brother. Cheers to
Yeah,
that,
like
man.
shoot, my grandpa, my dad's side, he played the bass, he played the harmonica, you know, back up in Louisiana and up in Texas back in the day. Then my old man, he's an actor and comedian. I got other families, uncles and aunt, not aunts. Yeah, a few aunts who could sing real good, but a lot of uncles, they put their little bands together and shit back in the day up in Texas. Shout out to everybody in Galveston, by the way.
Hey,
But yeah. So I just feel like it's my turn, man. Like, you know, I just have that natural ability just to want to play music. It's in my blood. That's what I. That's just what I do right now. Like, I can be my own boss. And I'm not the best musician out there, but I know that I got a lot of soul, and what I put into my music is experiences from the past. Even from the military, from childhood. Cause yeah, man, I had a fucking rich childhood back in the day. You know, so I think I put all that shit together, all my struggles, I put all that together. You know, and that's how it comes to be. You know what I mean?
cheers to that, brother. Cheers to that. Yo, let's light this up, man. We gotta light one up
Gotta light it.
just for
Gotta light it.
man, for everything that's going on, man. It's very it's very dark and interesting times. And for you to be pulled out of, which is war. We think about that, and this is not that kind of podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Trust when I say, like, we're gonna get into some interesting topics, but this is war that we're talking about. And the thing with war is that it's been going on forever. And whether you're a farmer, whether you're a dog, whether you're a eagle in the sky, like, you're always in battle with something because you want what that person has. Um, and so we do eventually want to eventually develop into that, because we want to get more veterans on the show and really contribute to what you guys have done, and really give us stories of you guys' experiences, because it's not something to be finessed with. It's something that's very, very fragile in what you guys hold on to. So I don't want to get into that right now. What we want to get into is what Fresh and Famous is about, which is the music. The music is what does it the most. I'm pretty sure music has saved you time and time again because it saved me. You know what I mean? And the fact that we're musicians makes it even more interesting because we have a goal that's really endless to think about it.
Oh yeah, man.
Like we always like our goal is to always change the world. But that takes a lot of effort and a lot of literally working out. Um, what's my question for you? And I've always wanted to ask you this because I never asked you this in person. But what do you believe in the most out of music? Like when you wake up in the morning, right? You probably play something before you get ready for, wherever the fuck you're about to go. What is it to you? Cause what we had this conversation last night, and I think that's what really spiced up the question is like, what gets you going in music? Because we were playing Sonic on Super Nintendo, and you said that back in the day, like when you were playing it a lot of because of the music. You love the music, the way the music sounded.
That was it, man.
What goes on throughout your ears, man, whenever you hear like things like Chris Brown, like just instrumentals, like
Bro, okay. Like, I was always
just
an instrumental kind of guy back in the day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit. Like when it came down to, okay, going back to Sonic, okay, like Sonic, I don't care what anybody says, Sonic has some of the best music, has some of the best beats, out of
I
every
agree.
video game. Like that's been, every video game that I've ever fucking played, man. Sonic got the best. They have the best beats, like real shit.
right.
Like Sonic Adventures 2, that was, they had some cool, jazz. Cause I would just play the game just for the beats. That's what I would do, man. I would just play the game, just to listen to the beats and enjoy the fucking moment. Like
That's
that was
so
like killing two
interesting.
birds with with one stone back in the day for me, man. It was just to get down on those beats and to play the game.
I loved music. I loved instruments from like my childhood days, like Power Rangers, man. Like
Oh man, yeah.
we
Power
were
Rangers.
watching that the other day, and I was just like, yo, like the music in the intro, from the
Yeah.
intro itself,
Oh yeah.
to like when there was this big ass fucking bug that just became this big monstrous thing. Like the way they formatted it, like the music back then was so, I don't know, man. It just had that
Music
impact.
back then had a lot of soul, man, because it was a lot of musicians that played music, back in the day. I mean, you still have a
Exactly.
lot of musicians now that have soul, but they're not publicized as much. You
True.
know what I mean? So, like for me, like okay, from what I've heard, like when you listen to rappers, like the great artists, like Snoop Dogg, back in the day, they had a lot of soul and a lot of funk in their music. They use
A
use
lot of
funk,
it.
They use a lot of funk, samples. So that's what made it a classic because that shit was cold blooded back in the day. You know what I mean? So like nowadays, like it's really not like that because there's not a lot of musicians.
Right.
There's not too many. I mean, it's more vocalists now. People sing. I mean, that's a good thing. People are able to get their message out.
Hmm.
It's not too many instrumental artists out there. They got to put something out on vocal, put their message. But
That's dope. That you're tying that knot, man. You as a musician, man, you're filling in those holes. Because a lot of people don't do. I don't want to say they don't do, because some people do play the piano, some people play the drums, whatever. I know friends who play the drums but don't really pursue that. You play it as it's on her actually. You play it as if your life depends on it, man.
oh yeah, man, that's the way it is. Because I mean, like, bro, I'm not trying to work in a bank for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? Excuse me. I don't have corona. I'm good.
It's all good.
Anyway.
It's allergy season. I hate how
I
they
know,
put
right? Seriously, everybody
coronavirus
gets-
here
everybody
when
starts
it's like
tripping out, you know what I mean?
it's allergy season, man.
All right, but yeah, what was I saying? I'm high as fuck right now.
No, we were just talking about just the whole, process of you, man. Just
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
really just embracing who you are as a jazz musician.
Yeah, man. I gotta hold on
Because
to it, man. I fuck with that
because
shit.
people play instruments, and that's a thing. But to fully put your effort into really indulge in music
Hell
is
yeah.
something that you do, man.
Yeah,
And
like
like,
I'm gonna go back to school for it. I'll take like it's never you can never learn enough. You can be the best musicians. Like you can be Art Tatum or Herbie
right,
Hancock.
yeah,
You can still use lessons. You know what I mean? Just because you're a legend doesn't mean you can't use any kind of lessons. Doesn't mean you can't learn something new. You can
exactly.
always learn something new and apply it to your own style. That's what I do.
Hmm.
Like you know, somebody would show me something on the keys, or I could be on YouTube. Like it could be anybody. It could be a person who's never played the keys ever in their life, and they just show me one little thing. I'm like, oh shit, I never noticed that. Like I can actually work with that shit, and it actually sounds good, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to school. I'm gonna study music some more, because like I can get a whole lot, I can get a whole lot better. So, uh, like this is just kind of what I want to do. I don't want to work in no fucking bank and no. I'm not disrespecting anybody that works in banks. I just want to work in a fucking bank or
That's not
a
you.
nine to
That's
five
not your
job.
type.
Yeah, 9 to 5 job. A boss hovering over me for a long time. Like shit. Like shit piss me off sometimes. So I gotta do my own shit. I want to be my own boss. I want to be my own musician, and I'm just trying to get better, and I will get better. You know what I mean? I'm pretty good now, but I can always learn more, and that's just what I'm gonna do.
I appreciate that, brother, and that's much respect on everybody's end, man. Cause who can hate on that, you know? Um, yeah, man. Fresh and Famous Radio. Yo, we got a couple of things. Alyssa is on the ones and twos on the production side. Um, you have, you actually have a couple of segments that we're gonna pull up. Let's go ahead and explain the first segment.
We do. So, kind of what we're talking about with history. We have one that is history mystery. And so, what we're going to do is I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about some musicians' history, some fun facts back in the day, and you guys get to guess who it is. So, I'll give you a date. I'll kind of make it easy at first. A year, actually. So in 1969, the musician's agent asked whether he could read music, and I'll let you know it was he, said no, no, not at all. The self-taught musician replied. He learned to play by ear and would often use words or colors to express what he wanted to communicate. He actually said some feelings make you think of different colors. Jealousy is purple. I'm purple with rage, or purple with anger. And green is envy, and all this. So 1969. You know how to read music?
69.
Good year. Woodstock.
Woodstock. Okay, that's another plus.
Right. 69.
Who you going with? I'm gonna let you go
I'm
first.
gonna go with. Shit. Damn. I wonder what instrument he played. It had to be a guitar player.
That's a good one, man.
Man, that's a real good one. Damn.
I feel like I'm that kind of musician too. Like
Same here. I don't.
I don't give a fuck about notes.
Nah, bro. Same here, bro. I'm all by ear, man. I just do ear. Like, I mean, I can read notes, but once I hear the shit, boom, good. But the musician, though, who is it? I'm gonna say Jimi Hendrix.
I was thinking that too.
Yeah, say Jimmy.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking that too. I'm gonna go with Jimmy only because I know that he was one of those musicians that was unorthodox, and the way you explained it seemed like an independent guitarist. So that sounded like somebody, and especially in the late '60s, that sounded like somebody like him. At first, until you said '69, I was thinking Rick James, but
Nah, he came out like in the late '70s
Yeah, late 70s, man. He came out way later. So once he said late 60s, like 1969, that's when I was like, okay, that's something different. Who is it?
All right. So you guys got it. So I'll have to go harder on you next time. But I want you to know the other fun fact, and you guys probably knew, but he did play his guitar upside down because he was a left-hander. So
Be reading those left-handed. Yeah.
A legend, man.
Legend, though. Legend.
Somebody who's just, he's an Aquarius. Don't ask me how I know, right? I do my research,
Yeah, I can see that.
and I believe in zodiac signs.
Hey, man, that shit's real.
They're innovators, man. A lot of them are innovators, and he was somebody who was an innovator. He's somebody who can make something out of nothing, like Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like, you put those in a perspective, man. It's so interesting what a human being could do, because that's all they are, right? They're like, in this day and age, they're no longer celebrities. Celebrities are so overrated.
Yeah, man, we got social media.
They're just
Everybody's
human
a celebrity.
beings, man, who are just talented. And they just so happen to just do things that open doors for other people. And he was one of them, man. Rest in peace to Jimi Hendrix, man. Smoke went up for him.
Yeah, man, that's what that blunt's for. Blunt right here is for Jimmy.
You know what I mean? What's the first Jimi Hendrix song you listened to?
All along the watchtower, man.
Ooh,
Oh shit, bro.
classic, classica.
That was that Vietnam music right there, man.
That's crazy, man. Wow.
You know, like speaking of war, right, it's like it seems like every generation they all have their own. You know, that's a good thing about music, man. Like every war that's happened, they all had they all had their own soundtrack.
Yeah.
Like World War II had its soundtrack. I mean, even back in the Civil War, they had their own little soundtrack. You know, just the music of the time. You know, like the '60s, it was Jimi Hendrix, what's his name, Jim Morrison, The Doors and shit. That's fucking crazy, man.
It's nuts, man. There's a lot of that going on, you know. What's the next one we got? What next?
So I got a different little era, but the first little piece of their history is a stage adaptation of one of their albums debuted on Broadway. The musical was nominated for 3 Tony Awards for Best Musical, Best Scenic Design, and Best Lighting Design, losing only the first. So they got Best Scenic Design and Best Lighting Design.
Weird.
Where? You guys want me to give you a year? Okay. 2010. So we're jumping ahead a little bit.
Sounds like Glee, my nigga. I thought of Glee.
What the fuck is that? Glee. I saw that shit in the billboards like Glee.
It's a TV show,
I
right?
thought it was an acronym or some shit. Glee.
Yo, can you read that again?
Sure. So in 2010, a stage adaptation of one of their albums debuted on Broadway. The musical was nominated for 3 Tony Awards, Best Musical, Best Scenic Design, and Best Lighting Design, losing only the first. So they didn't get the Best Musical, but they did get Best Scenic Design and Best Lighting Design. You guys can just take a guess. I have a few more hints for you.
I mean, that sounds like a boy band.
Jonas Brothers. Fuck that.
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised. I would put Jonas Brothers. I would put 5 Seconds of Summer.
I never heard anything like that.
Wait, what was it? Was it 5 Seconds of Summer? Wait, no. I'm saying, is that the name of the band? Well, I guess now I got the answer wrong, so it's not that.
No, bro. I never even listened.
But isn't that their name though? 5 Seconds. Yo,
They're cool though. Don't get me wrong. You know they were cool. Nice
but
little-
5 Seconds of Summer?
I never heard that shit.
That's a crazy ass name.
5 seconds of summer.
5 seconds. That sounds like how 2020 is gonna be. 5 seconds of summer. You only get that one little sunshine, that little sunlight.
All right.
Might catch a little tan, a little patch of tan or
I
whatever.
remember like 9%. I remember I walked to the Rose Bowl though, and it was like me and a friend of mine. We walked over there. The Jonas Brothers was playing down there, and we just sat up on like the top ledge and just listened to him perform in the Rose Bowl, just drinking wine and shit, just getting drunk. We were just thinking like, damn, like all those broads we can hear screaming and hollering and cheering. They're probably all like 14 years old.
Oh,
Shit.
hell yeah.
I'm like, damn, that has to suck, man. That has to suck. Like,
That shit is
your
wild,
fans
man.
are 14, man. Y'all like 21, 22. Like,
Yeah, that shit is
peak
wild.
this shit. Like, man, that sucks. I hope that's not like offensive, but you can't say much shit nowadays.
Yeah, I don't fucking know who this guy is or who this
Yeah, are
band
you?
is.
Let me give you another little hint.
Okay.
Also in 2010, this band was ranked number 91 in the VHS list of 100 greatest artists of all time.
James Brown.
He
It's a
died.
band.
Wait,
Didn't he die? Didn't he die like in?
It is a band.
Oh, it's a band.
It is a band. It is a band. You guys are right. It's a boy band, not a girl
What's that
band.
one with Zayn Malik? Was that 5 Seconds of Summer?
No, that was
One
their-
Direction.
One Direction.
It was One Direction?
No.
Ah.
Right. Zayn Malik was in One Direction.
The way you said it, I was like, oh man, I thought I got it right.
No. Okay, it's more of like a man band. A man band. But it's not Bowling for Soup. Not that old of men.
Funny ass names, man.
Man, I can't. You got me on that one.
Okay, let me do one more. So on April 18th, 2015, so we're 5 years later, the band was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as part of the 2015 class in their first year of eligibility. So it was their first year they were eligible and they got inducted.
Goddamn, I don't know. Just give us the answer.
Green Day.
What?
Fun facts. Green Day rocks
You
my
could at
socks,
least
yo.
put in they did Basket Case. They were a Basket Case or something.
They were, and they were basket cases.
Damn, and that's one of my favorite bands. How did I not get that?
I had to give you some history.
That's some good history.
So
Deep history.
That's some
right
good
there.
history.
That's some real good.
Okay, one for one. Let's go. What else do we got?
yeah, good job, guys. Okay, so last person. So
This is
this
so fun.
person.
Okay.
I hope I don't give it away already. I don't know if you guys know this fun fact, but this person actually owns 14 Burger King restaurants, and he's a musician. Oh, it's a he. Spoiler.
Oh, let me see. Beyonce.
That's a conspiracy. We're not going to talk about that.
Hey, edit that shit out. Edit
Nope.
Fuck it out. Hey,
Nope.
We gotta-
Illuminati's going to find you.
Edit that shit out.
They know you know. Her and Michelle Obama.
That was so amazing. He owns 14 Burger
I'm very
Kings.
deep down the rabbit holes.
He owns.
He owns 14 Burger
You
Kings.
said it was a girl, right? A woman, right?
No, I said it is.
Wait, did you
is
say it was, I thought you
he.
said
I said he. I said he.
could have sworn she said shit. All right. No one, all right.
Beyonce owning 14 Burger Kings. Fucking.
You said she, and I was like, okay. Beyonce,
For
Beyonce.
Jay-Z and fucking. No, she bought him for Blue Ivy. She's like, yo, Burger King.
Just like.
I can your dinner.
That's where I'll pick you up at after school and shit. Just go to the nearest Burger King. I own that motherfucker.
I'll be in a yellow
I own
poncho.
a portion of that motherfucker. Oh man, that's funny.
that out.
Nah,
Read
man.
that question again.
It's
He
all
owns 14 Burger Kings. Yeah, this time it's a he.
We could say Jay-Z and some, subtract.
He's a musician.
Okay, say Jay-Z. Okay, it's not Jay-Z though.
He owns 14 burgers. Is it a rapper? Can you tell us that?
Yeah, it is.
It's a rapper?
It is a rapper.
A rapper owns 14 Burger
A
Kings
rapper.
Rick
rapper
Ross.
slash like
before the diet.
rapper slash more R&B, hip hoppy.
Chris Brown? Yeah? Chris Brown owns 14 Burger Kings?
Fun fact, guys. Chris Brown owns 14 Burger Kings.
They're all in L.A. Like a motherfucker. They're all in L.A.
CapitalExtra.com.
That's where he picks
You
up,
better
that's
be
where he
right.
picks up the sixes and sevens and shit like that. Like, I'll pick you up right here, this lane right here. Hell yeah, you get away with that shit. No, I'm just playing. Well, really, so Chris Brown owns 14, or not owns, but he invested in 14,
So Burger Kings are franchises, so you own all the Burger Kings.
and he owns 14 of them.
Yes.
Does it say the states or the cities or whatever?
I didn't look that far.
Okay. I'm guessing all of California, if not Vegas. You know, 7 in California, 7 in Vegas. It's enough Burger Kings for Chris Brown to fucking own.
Do you want to know the other fun fact about Chris Brown?
What's that?
So you guys probably knew, but he turned MTV turned My Super Sweet 16 into My Super Sweet 18 because Chris Brown decided to throw 2 huge birthday parties to celebrate hitting 18. One was in a New York club exclusively for friends, and the other fans were invited to attend. All right.
We gotta stop sleeping on Chris Brown, man. Chris Brown is just a motherfucking
Yeah, man, Chris Brown,
the greatest.
he's genuine. He's very genuine. You know what I mean? Like he's original. Like, I could tell he got his style from, Michael Jackson. He looked up to him. And, like, if there's anybody out there who can perform close to Michael Jackson, I would say it's Chris Brown. Chris Brown, he can put it on. He can put a performance on. And people do sleep on him because of all the bullshit.
All the bullshit. That's it.
No, they sleep on him because of the mistake he made. He made a mistake. Everybody makes mistakes.
That was the foundation of
You know
like
what I mean? And, I'm not.
his demise.
And I'm not a fucking. I'm not. I believe in a higher power. I'm not a Christian or a Muslim or anything like that. But I mean, in your book, the Bible, whoever believes in that, what does it say? He who without sin casts the first rock. So I mean, everybody's done fuck shit. So I mean, bringing up his past and resenting him and just leaving him for dead because of a mistake he made, that's just fucked up. I just got to put that shit out there. You know what I mean?
It is, man. No, agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. He's a living legend. I'm giving him his flowers while it's here, man. Cause fuck all the bullshit, man. We all make mistakes. We may not go that far. We may go that far, but at the end of the day, like, I'm not sleeping on his craft and what he's put out in this world, man. It's golden. So let's move this mic up just a little bit.
Agreed.
Yeah, right there. Okay. What else do we got? What other segments do we have?
So we actually have another segment.
Okay.
Since you knew Jimi Hendrix was an Aquarian, let's see how well you know. If you just get a look at their pictures, we have some things that they've said, some things they've reposted that talk about themselves individually. So I'm going to give you a few looks, and you guys get to guess what their sign is. So we're going to call this What's Yo Sign.
Okay. Let's see what we got here.
All right. Oops.
What was that shit?
So this girl, her name's Brittany Evans.
This girl up here.
Yep, this girl right here. It's a she. Come on. And
Yeah.
and so as you can see, she has on her PPE for the time, the COVID times.
She got on that. What's that symbol? Is that that's not an Illuminati, is it?
Eye of
Sure.
Isis. It's the Egyptian goddess.
No shit. And she's wearing that shit.
Both.
Is this
You know.
I
recently?
mean, it can be.
Did she take
it
this
can be
picture?
Illuminati.
It's fairly
looks like a
recent.
face mask.
It's
Okay.
been since mid-March.
Let's see.
Those are some pretty eyes.
Those are some beautiful eyes. Outstanding.
What are those
Look
eyes
at that
say to
pale
you?
skin. It's nice. Yeah, shout out to the pale skin, bro.
What's
I
her
like it.
sign?
She looks like a I'm gonna have to say it.
Can we get another picture?
Sure. Yeah. So, this one is.
Wait, does he have shit in his mouth?
This is one that
Oh, is
she
that-
took with her husband. Fun fact: she's actually been with her husband for over 7 years, 7 or 8 years now.
I thought that shit just dripping out. Okay.
And they do have 2 kids. She actually had her first kid in high school. So her senior picture is with her and her baby.
Good for
She
them,
an
man.
Aquarius. She an Aquarius.
I don't know. Nah. Aquarians aren't that dark.
Actually, no, they're
bro.
not that crazy. They ain't that.
They're not that dark.
Yeah, you're right. And I'm about to say.
Congrats to them. Congrats to them, though, man. That's a. I shouldn't say congrats, but
Oh yeah, congrats!
definitely,
they're a beautiful
like,
couple.
yeah, that's amazing. First
like
of all,
to have
and we're just cracking jokes on here. I don't want to take anything personal. With the pictures,
And the caption too. Her caption does say, "You wish you could get on our level of sexiness."
see, when somebody talks like that, they're an air sign. I'm rolling with Gemini, because they could go that dark to make it look like fucking Nightmare on Christmas. Nightmare Before Christmas, I'm sorry. Scorpio. Or I don't know, man.
Well, let me give you another hint.
I'm just seeing pictures right now.
So another little hint is she does have more than Instagram, Facebook. She did do TikTok, and her name is Truffle Shuffle. If you don't know where that came from, that's from the Goonies. Her caption: she jumped on the TikTok bandwagon, so she's like, picture a little bit more.
All right, my last guess is Pisces.
Yeah, I'm rolling with Gemini, Scorpio, Pisces.
All right,
It's
so
what's inside that
Gemini's.
makes you beautiful, demon possessing.
So
my
this
body
is something
flesh.
that she
Gemini shit.
forwarded. It's one side that makes you beautiful, and the demon inside her blushed.
Gemini. Gem.
Are we both going
You
with
said-
Gemini?
You said Pisces, right?
Gemini and Pisces.
Yeah, we'll just
She is born December 8th.
Sag.
She is quite the Sagittarius.
Interesting.
If you really think about it.
Interesting.
Gemini's close to Sagittarius.
Interesting. What else we got here?
All right. So let me get our next person. Maybe. All right. So the next person is going to be a male. His name is Josh Woods. This is his first picture.
Limp Biscuit.
All mediocre smiles with a Z.
That hat photoshopped on his head. Shit
Is
looks
the
all
hat
just like
photoshopped on his
misshapen.
head?
No, okay, I can see it. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, so we're supposed to guess the sign, right?
Yeah, or do you guys want to see the next picture?
Yeah,
and
let's see
then
the next
picture.
Okay, so the next picture.
Oh.
So just
That's
keep
some
in
Leo
mind,
shit. He's a Leo.
by next summer, I'll be all right.
Pisces.
Libra. He's a Libra.
He's one of those motherfuckers that's
So
overconfident.
he's got some chiseled abs, but he's trying to be like,
Libra, for sure. He's definitely a Libra.
Yeah, Libra sounds. If the government even attempts to try to quarantine folks, because there's a motherfucker stopping me from doing my daily with Virgo, Libra, Virgo, Capricorn.
one more picture, and it may change your mind. So this is something
I know that's wrong.
Artistic, okay.
He's a Scorpio.
Pisces, man.
He's a Scorpio.
So we're guessing water sign. He's a little emotional.
A little.
Capricorn. I'm going with Capricorn. That's my last
Are you?
guess.
Are you sure? Because Capricorn's not a.
They're not really
water sign.
emotional.
See, I don't know the water and air shit. I haven't gotten that deep. I haven't gotten that deep yet.
Leo. What about Leo? Cancer. Cancer.
Cancer, yeah, is also a water sign. Good job.
Which one is it?
So, well, what ones are we locking in? You gotta lock in the
Goddamn.
answers.
Uh,
So it says when you realize that she's just another girl using you for your giant wiener, and he's so sad. In case we missed that part.
Yo, that's funny. I'm rolling with Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer.
I'm gonna have to go with a fucking Pisces, man.
Pisces.
Probably a Pisces. I can see that.
Pisces.
So
Kind of see it.
November
I kinda see it.
17th, he's a
Scorpio.
Scorpio.
You said
Yeah, I
that.
said that.
You
shit.
did
said
say
that. You said that.
Scorpio.
You said that for a
You
second.
did say
Backed out that
Scorpio.
shit. Yeah, because when you started getting to water and shit, I was like, God damn, air and shit. I only know, like, you know. Just,
I didn't know Scorpios. I didn't know Scorpio said things like wiener and shit.
yeah. What the fuck, wiener?
They fucking get brutal
They
with
just try
this
and be
shit.
so coy.
Interesting. Okay. Well, this is fun. This is fun. Okay.
All
What else
so
we
I
got?
one more bad girl for you guys.
One more. Okay.
Her name is Jacqueline.
Jacqueline. Okay.
Oh wow.
Her handle is
Like
green
a
to black,
Bratz doll. Okay.
basically.
Big old.
So what do you see about that? Does she look nice? Does she look angry inside? Does she look crazy?
She looks a little crazy. But she definitely looks like somebody who you know, if you're going inside the liquor store to get some stuff, you tell her to stay in the car and she'll just stay. Like, she's not going to question you or anything like that. If she's not going to question you, because she doesn't look like that type that's going to, like, be like, why? You know, she's just going to kind of just accept it for what it is. Be like, okay. You know? I'm rolling with, like, a Leo. Because she definitely has that lion feature to her. Like, lioness feature. Like, Leo's always, like, I'm a Leo. And they say I have, like, a lion face or whatever. I don't know what that means, but I kind of get it from her. I'm rolling with Leo. I'm going to... Man, I see her being something so innocent too.
All right, let me show you another picture.
Let's
then.
go.
Maybe a little.
What's that? What's that tattoo? Can you zoom in on that tattoo right there?
Yeah, for sure. Maybe.
What does it say?
So it's in not our language.
Okay, yeah, I know she's definitely Eastern European, that's for sure.
Eastern European.
Was she Russian or Italian or something?
What does that say? Ich mach.
Eat, pray, love. I don't know.
It's beautiful. It looks nice.
Nah, you pray love is.
Nah, ain't.
That's
She ain't
from
eating
her.
no
That's
love.
from her wrist to her elbow. Like that should not be eat pray love in that language. I would not get that if that says that. I mean, she's banging. I don't know. Like what does that say? That other thing.
Oh.
Her. What does she talk about?
So this is something that she actually posts. I'm more active when I'm angry than when I'm building fantasies.
Sounds like Leo.
So this one,
Really?
it sounds like she builds fantasies, but she knows it doesn't keep her very productive.
I'm more active when I'm angry than when I'm building fantasies. What's the other one say?
Sure. So this one is something she reposted. How old were you when you realized you were punished for expressing certain emotions as a child?
Fucking Gemini, right?
Yeah, okay, I'm rolling with Gemini then. But damn, man, the way she, I don't.
Something close
Okay,
to it.
I can see a Gemini being a doll.
Say it's not
Not Gemini,
a Leo
not a Leo.
or a Gemini.
What?
She's neither of you. I know she's pretty, but she ain't neither of you. You ain't that pretty. I know, right? You ain't that pretty.
I don't even give a fuck about that.
She's not an Aquarian either, so I'm gonna just throw that out there too.
Interesting.
Alright, she's a Capricorn then. She's definitely a Capricorn. For sure.
Okay, so let's just go over. She's very nice. She's very sweet.
Emotions? Yo, hell yeah, she's a Capricorn.
She likes to build fantasies. She's all in her fantasy lore, but she
I would say
realized-
Pisces, because Pisces do believe in fantasies.
right.
Um,
So lock in your answers, boys.
I'll put in, okay, since it's not Leo, since it's not Gemini, since it's not Aquarius,
I'm gonna say Capricorn. That's my
Capricorn, you're going to roll Capricorn. I'm going to roll with Pisces. I'm going to roll with Pisces and Virgo. Pick two.
All right, I'm gonna do Capricorn and Sagittarius. That's what.
Okay. Do you guys want to say why?
Good one.
Okay, Capricorn. Okay, Sagittarius. You know, this. I would say Sagittarius. You know, they just do. Like they're independent. This broad seems pretty independent. You know, she does her own thing. You know, she got her little tattoos and all that. You know, she got her. Sorry, hey, she got it out. She got her boobs all out and everything. So I mean, yeah. You know, she's
Okay.
her own. Like Sagittarius, they're really independent. I feel. That's what maybe a little bit, but I don't know about how emotional they are. I'm not that deep in it. Like I know Capricorns are emotional. She shows a little bit of symptoms of Capricorn here and there. You know, talking about being emotional as a child. So, yeah, I'm gonna say she's Capricorn
Okay.
or
Okay.
Sagittarius.
Or Sagittarius, right? And then JAYO.
I'm rolling with, what did I say, Pisces and Virgo.
Okay. Do you want to say any reason why, or you said
Pisces,
fantasies
because she's definitely, if she's into fantasies, I'm rolling with that, and I think that's something that Pisces do have, is like when they do see somebody, it's kind of like either it's love at first sight, or they see something. They're big dreamers, and Virgo, because she's willing to extend her love, and she seems like she has like some kind of deeper meaning to life. And Virgos definitely tend to have that. So I'm rolling with those two. So what do
Okay.
we got?
So you guys didn't say Scorpio, and that's okay because she's not. She's a Pisces. So you're
Interesting.
right.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm rolling. Wow. Nice. Beautiful woman. Shout out to her. Yeah, continue doing your thing, and yeah, man. Hope you find the love that you're looking for, you know?
Me too. She is a beautiful girl. And a fun fact on her handle, green to black. People asked her why, and it's because when you load a bowl and you light it, it goes from green to black.
Interesting.
So she smokes.
Okay. What else do we got here?
So we
Yo, this is okay. In a time like this right now, do you do street performances? Like, would you do that shit right now?
Oh yeah, man. Open mics, street performances, anything. man, I
During
can
this
do.
time right now, you'll be willing
During
from
this
off.
time, shit.
You'll be picking up coronavirus dollars.
Fuck that. I mean, it depends, man. It depends on when the shit flatlines. I won't be doing any good. I'll just be part of the problem if I'm out there playing. On the street. But like, shoot, when this shit clears up, man, I'm definitely out there. You know.
Yeah.
Hopefully this shit clears up.
It needs to, man. It needs to fast. Look, we hear the sirens already going. God damn. What are the odds of that, you know?
Going down.
What else do we got?
so we have funk or fresh.
Funk or fresh? Okay, what's that?
So I'm actually going to show you guys some outfits that people have put together, and if you think it's fresh, or if you think it's got a little funk to it.
That should be funny.
Yes. So
Let's see.
That should be really, really funny.
yes.
Shit. Funky ass outfit. Oh, dang. I seen it.
We definitely came across niggas with funky ass outfits.
And just the outfits just. Damn, I'm talking. It looks so fucking bad, you can smell that shit. That's funny.
Okay, what do we got?
Okay. So this one isn't too bad.
What does it say on her shirt?
Says babe.
She is a babe. Oh, She by Bree. Hey, shout out to She by Bree. I love She by Bree.
Gotta
Okay.
get her on there.
Hey, get your merchandise, man. They make good quality.
You guys weren't supposed to see that yet.
Well, I see it, and I love the CEO of that company. Uh, without the toe up shit.
You might omit the toe up shit. All that shit. Am I like cussing too much? Oh, looks pretty fresh though.
Nah, you're not cussing too much. Nah, you're good. You're good. It's all freestyle language here.
What do you think about the see-through purse though, when she's got her cash in
Wait,
there?
can you zoom in on that? How much does she have? Is it hundreds?
She's got some 20s in there, guys.
Wait, are those pimples on her legs?
Drink of water.
Are those pimples on her legs? No way. I mean, she's okay. I would give her.
I like her.
Me personally, yeah, she has a banging body. She has money, so obviously she's out here hustling. I would give her Phresh. She's fresh, 100%. Like I don't see any flaws or anything like that with her. And I vouch for 88. That's fresh, you know.
Yeah, I think she has a good body to rock it.
Yeah, she definitely does.
She is a babe, period.
Yeah, yeah.
Hair, lips, she have a little cute nails. If you can rock the long nails, I can't. I'm a little clumsy.
And where is she? Does that look like? Is that a golf course? Is that?
Looks like she just got done burying a body.
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised, man. A lot of women can pull that off. They can bury a body and dress up in fucking, tank tops and fucking
Oh, I came at the right.
show off their tight abs and stuff. And get away with it. Oh, whoa, what is this?
Okay, so this is our next one. This is by a pretty good clothing line.
Wait, is that a toy?
It's back in the
That's a
90s.
human being?
That's a human being.
Oh shit.
Where's she from?
Yes, shit.
Is she from Mars or like one of those Star Wars planets?
She is from Krypton.
Oh, Crypt. She like she looks like a freaking Jedi. I like it.
Her name is Princess Golem.
Bring that up.
Princess Golem. That's a weird ass fucking name to have. I'm assuming she's worn that for a few days. That ain't just something you just throw on and just rock instantly,
That's a corn.
That's something he definitely, that's a quarantine and chill kind of outfit. That's
I mean, she looks really worn.
I haven't taken. There's times where during this quarantine I haven't taken a shower for 2 days, and that looks like something I would wear around the house.
Looks like one of those snuggies.
And her face is like, I don't. Is she high? Like, can you zoom in on her face a little bit?
Let me see that.
Zoom in a lot, actually. Like, go all the way in.
I want to see that.
I need
don't
to
know if
see
she's-
all
I don't
that.
even know if she's
I need to see
black or
all
Asian.
that. I need to see all that. Let's zoom in all that. She looks like the crow.
Okay.
All
right.
that.
She-
All that. Like, I need to see the pores. I don't want to see that composed Gmail shit.
Man, she like she came from a different. She like she came from a different time, man. She got way ahead of her time. With that outfit.
Where we at? Okay. Let's go. Because, yeah, it's something about that image that's just very, like, it's kind of disturbing.
That might be the new trend, man. Next
It might be.
15, 20 years, bro. It's gonna be the next trend.
It might be, and I'm not putting nothing past that. I just want to make sure our women out here are good. You know? Can we click on it? Oh, you can go to trash and it'll be in there. Oh, cool. Let's see that picture. Hey.
They'll be good
Okay.
as long as you don't wear that.
And let's zoom in on her pores. I need to see how
I
serious
can
she
see what it
is.
is. Now it's okay, I'm seeing it. It's a sweater. I thought it was like rags and shit.
Yeah, she definitely looks like she's up to something. I don't know, man. I'm not feeling this. Scary.
It's funky.
Yeah, it's funky, man. I'm gonna have to give that the funk. It's definitely funky because she's not wearing that day and just taking it off and just putting it back inside her closet. Like that's something she's definitely exploring. Like
nah, bro. Yeah, they made her
something
put that
fierce,
shit
you know.
on. They made her put that on.
Oh, Phresh. I'm already going for this. Is this the next person?
Yeah, that's fresh.
That's Phresh. She has some beautiful eyes. She's protecting herself. She obviously wants to be clean for this, quarantine. She has a cool beanie. She seems like a hipster type. She seems like the type that'll smoke a joint, you know. Yeah, what do you think about her, man?
Yeah, man, absolutely. I can tell she.
Can we zoom in on her face a little
I
bit?
can tell she likes anime. You know, that's her thing.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she likes that concealment.
Is she tired? Is that her makeup or is that her? Because she looks like if she's a gamer, she definitely has been up all night.
That's her makeup.
Okay, good.
She's definitely like an anime type. You know, she loves. Games. Definitely love games for sure. I was gonna say that. Like
She got the
concealment.
Storm from X-Men haircut,
Yeah, hell yeah.
hairstyle going on.
She loves Comic
Oh,
Con
shit,
too. I
she
know
got
she's
some
been to a few
tattoos, too.
Comic Cons. I know that's her thing.
She's
That's
got some
interesting.
tattoos, some rings, accessorized. Got a little fanny pack,
Okay.
a little over-the-shoulder bag.
That's clean. Shit. Hell yeah, it's clean.
Yeah, I'm rolling with it. I'm rolling with Phresh. Yeah.
Yeah,
fresh.
definitely.
Got 2 fresh, 1 funky.
Um,
What else we got here?
last one.
Okay.
It's a guy.
Okay. Got that samurai. Look.
I know,
Okay.
right? Is he graduated? Really?
Oh, he's graduated. Oh, damn, man.
Graduated with a mask? Hey, that's dedication.
I feel bad, bro.
Dedication, my brother.
Dedication. I thought he was.
Dedication, man.
Damn. I thought he was putting on the samurai look first.
Wait, what's going on here? Where are we at?
It's a cut. It's just a cut.
Okay. I fuck with that. Yeah. That's fresh, man. That's fresh. And you got the mat. Like his face mask is matching his
Right.
his scarf thing. Is he a samurai too? Did he graduate from what?
I have no
What is
idea.
it? Do we have a backstory about this
That's
guy?
what I was thinking.
We
You
don't.
said he was graduated, right?
Yeah, I don't know from where though.
Well, he got he has what are those?
Might be
What are those
graduated
things
from
called?
karate.
You know what I'm
class.
talking about, right? You know what I'm talking about, right?
I know what you're talking about. That scarf he's wearing.
Yeah. What are those symbols though? What are they called?
That meant you were smart, and I did not
Bro,
get those.
spinning. They're those not throwing darts, but the things that you fucking. It's like those blades that you just fucking.
Stars?
Ninja blades, yeah.
Stars?
Are those ninja stars?
No.
I forgot what those.
What is that? That's not a fan. That's not a AC conditioner.
Dope as fuck.
What is that?
Looks like a gamer logo.
This guy right here. He's sporting a look. He looks like a Quasimodo from The Last Samurai.
That looks photoshopped
Okay. Does it?
on his face mask. Is that not photoshopped?
Looking at it too hard. I'm high as shit.
I don't think so, just because his cheeks are puffed up.
I don't know, man. That's definitely fresh though. I just don't know this guy's backstory, so he could be a killer for all we know.
Yeah,
So I ain't supporting this
But it looks
motherfucker.
good killing
Slice and
people.
dice.
Yeah, I ain't supporting this motherfucker, man. He probably putting hits on people. He's probably, you know, killing rich people for all we know.
For all we know.
Okay, what do we have next?
So next, we sent out a poll on Instagram,
Okay,
or you did? You sent out a poll on Instagram.
I did.
And Facebook.
I did, and I can't pull it up right now, but I
Got
sent
you.
it to you.
I'm just gonna look at it.
And there was one of them that I had. What was it though? It was like air mattress or futon.
Well,
Okay,
here.
so here's the whole thing for this or that, right? There's this new segment that we have, and what it is you choose whichever one you prefer. So if you choose cat or if you choose dog, you let us know. We send it out to the fans. We send it out to the listeners. They vote, and we just kind of just come up to what the popular vote is. And so in that case, we have a lot of them that we want to explain. We're going to break it down to 3 for right now, but we do want the audience to eventually vote and try to kind of come up with their own this or that they want us to, broadcast. So whatever you have that you want to participate in, submit it to us at JAYO.net, and yeah, we'll get it from there. Let's go ahead.
Yeah. And just submit them, and then we're gonna do it out on Thursday.
Thursday.
And so we'll have it for Fridays.
Have it all prepared. Hell yeah.
Yep. So the first one you sent out for this or that was remixes or cover songs. Which one do you guys prefer?
Ooh, that's a good one.
I would say remix. I would definitely say remix.
Really?
Yeah, remixes, dude. Like, when it comes to hip hop, the remix of a certain song may be fire as fuck. Cover songs, "Smooth Criminal" by what was it Ant Farm who did that shit? I forgot
Yeah.
their name.
Alien Ant Farm.
Alien Ant Farm.
Yeah.
Yeah, "Smooth Criminal." I gotta say, like, that was the best one. The cover.
Mhm.
But yeah, so it depends. I think between remixes and covers. Like remixes, yeah, I just look at remixes for hip hop, or like like for beats. Covers is just somebody who just plays someone else's song, of course, right?
Yeah, man.
Isn't it?
I'm only rolling with covers only because, growing up, I was listening to a lot of rap music,
Yeah.
and remixes were cool.
Yeah.
But cover songs, man, when I heard Tori Kelly for the first time, covering Frank Ocean, Think About Forever, and when I hear like Jared Leto cover Stay by Rihanna, like I love those, especially those mainstream artists who just come out and like really do those covers and like they publish that, and it's just it's such a different sound. Remixes are always good because they definitely change the tone of the original song. Cover songs, I always look at, okay, who can top this? I'm always looking at the better person when I hear cover songs. So that's why I roll with that. I always look, because it's a lot of competition in that.
It is.
Remixes are definitely crafty and definitely artistic. Cover songs for me just definitely roll on a more of a like just a challenge, just a challenge of who could do the best, who can make it sound the best, It's recording. Why? Just go to my Instagram.
So on your Instagram one, 75% of people liked remixes. 25% prefer cover songs.
Hey,
Oh shit.
good shit, brother.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Got that. Okay, got that.
Right.
That was good.
Next, dis or dat, wine or beer?
I gotta go with beer, man. I gotta go with the beer. I love me some beer.
Oh man, I'm a wine guy, man.
Yeah, that's good.
Beer is good.
I used to be.
I'm a
wine,
Shock
man.
Tops guy.
Yeah.
I'm a Dos Equis guy.
Yeah.
I'm a Corona guy. You know, not that type of Corona guy, but I'm a Corona guy.
Yeah, I'm a Mississippi Mud, Blue Moon, and
Blue
yeah,
Moon.
Blue Moon. That's
Blue
my
Moon. You
shit.
put me on Blue Moon the first time, man.
Yeah, man. Back
That
in
was
the
a
day.
great
Yeah,
times,
Blue Moon,
man.
yeah, Blue Moon's my shit though. But Mississippi Mud's my favorite beer.
Okay, so you're a beer guy. So,
Beer guy,
so
man.
I'm a wine guy. The only reason why too, cause beer, it's like it's good when I'm social, when I'm out and about with my friends. Um, Wine is definitely like the chill type. You know, I get to, especially if I'm at home, which I've been in for the past couple of weeks. You know, it's more of one of those chill types of like listening to good music, cleaning up a little bit. You know, making the house smell good. You know, beer, I'm just ready to just turn up and like move one step above to the liquor stage. You know. Um, but yeah, man, I appreciate both, but wine is definitely my preference.
I get like I can get really drunk with beer, but I can't get sick with beer. Wine, man, I can drink like what 2 cups, bro, and I'm fucking done. I'm over the toilet. Like hell no. Like, beer,
Wine
I
is
can't
something
get
special, man.
Yeah,
Wine
man.
is
You
I
gotta-
don't know
you
what it
gotta
is.
sip of that shit.
Yeah,
I mean, don't
yeah.
get me wrong, wine is good.
Yeah.
But beer, man.
Yeah, beer you can at least last throughout the night.
You know what I mean?
You know, wine is
Seriously.
just like, all right, I'm ready to, because once wine hits you to where you're ready to pass out, you're ready to pass
Yeah.
out. But yeah, what do we have people that voted?
So on both Facebook and Instagram, everybody 100% said wine.
Hey, shit. Good shit.
Good shit, man.
So you got some
Continue to vote, you know?
winos on your fan base.
Right, got some winos.
Shout out. Now it's
out
gonna
to the
be red or
winos.
white.
I know,
That's the
right?
real question: red or white. But the last dis or dat is gonna be: do you prefer?
Maybe because we're in this coronavirus, it's like that's why.
Everybody's like tripping.
Yeah, everybody's like, fuck it, I'll take wine. Like,
Man.
beers.
Damn.
I can't party, you know, because beer, you want to party. You want to be social. Like, it looks good. Like, especially if you're not a huge drinker or if you stop drinking, you could just have a beer. Just have it in your hand. Just,
Feel a little mellow.
you know what I'm
Beers,
saying?
I'm good. I'm good.
But yeah, what's the next one?
Yeah. We got
Is gonna be: do you prefer an air mattress or a futon?
let's say futon. I gotta say futon.
Really?
Hell yeah. Futon. They turn that shit into a couch. Late at night, just turn it into a bed. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a futon too, man. Honestly, cause it's yeah, air mattress. It takes a lot of work. You know, you at your boy's house, he's sleep. Let's say he's drunk and sleep,
Yeah.
and you gotta blow up the air mattresses. You know, you're downstairs. You know, I'm in an apartment. My neighbors hear it downstairs. You know, with the futon, you just
Easy.
set it back, and you're all good to go. You just lay down,
Yeah.
pass out. Not a lot of work. I would say longevity wise, futons are good. Air mattresses, because obviously you could take it anywhere. So if you do go out of town or something like that, let's say you go to, you know, we're musicians. You know, let's say we have to sleep at a fan's house or whatever. You know, fuck it, like.
Couch. I mean, if I had to.
I mean, let's say hopefully the couch doesn't have fucking fleas and lice, you know? Yeah. You gotta make sure
I
you're
ain't sleeping
good.
there then.
You know what I'm saying? Or even just in here, if you're sleeping, let's say, you know, I know some friends who've, you know, gone to like truck drivers and slept in the back of their truck while the person was on the road, and they have to blow up their air mattress. Like, you know, you gotta get it in there, you know? So I think air mattress is important, especially if you're going like camping, things like that. Like, it's a lot of different reasons for it. But as far as what I would prefer, like if I'm like, yo, bro, I have no place to go, I need to crash at your crib, best believe I hope my homie has a futon. Not a, you know what I'm saying? Like, not an air mat. I mean, if he has an air mattress, cool, but I'm pretty sure it's like 5 holes poked in it and shit like that.
deflate
Like,
when I
don't
wake
deflate
up.
my shit. Man, I've slept on so many of my homies' air mattresses and the holes been all up in it, bro. I just,
got tape on.
yeah, bro, yeah, fuck all that, man. I want some shit where it's just set in stone. You know what I'm saying? I'll settle for it.
You know, I say futon.
Futon, brother. Futon. What we got? What we got?
So we actually got 50-50. So half went with futon, half did like the air mattress.
Shit.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Okay.
That was right there.
Hell yeah. Okay. Um. So we're good, right? That's
We're good. Yeah, we're just gonna have some after hours with 88.
yeah, and that's what I want to promote to everybody. So the after hours is basically gonna be, with everybody, we want to have different segments for you guys. And with this after hours, what we want to have is whoever I interview on Fresh and Famous Radio, if they want, they perform a song or two. It could be a song. It could be, let's say, an entrepreneur giving a speech. Let's say a comedian giving, a stand-up special, for a couple of minutes. Whatever we have, we give that artist time to express themselves wholly. And yeah, it's after hours, so we're gonna go ahead and get 88 to do his thing on the keys. And this is Fresh and Famous Radio. You already know JAYO. Follow me on Instagram, Jordan D. Gore. All of my social media sites. Where can we follow you at, my dude?
Yeah, so you guys can follow me at the Jazzman, the Jazzman, 1922, and you can also follow me at JazzKid88 Keys. And yeah, if you guys like history, you guys like that shit. If you guys like jazz music, you like both of them. So
Jazz music, man.
Check it out.
Follow 88, man. 688. We're about to get a lot of things going. I appreciate you for being on this
all
on this
good, brother.
experiment
It's all
right
good,
here, man. This
Yeah,
is
just
definitely
checking it out.
something that we're testing out, and you're definitely contributing to this, man. And I really appreciate that, brother. Like we got each other, man. You already know.
You might see me over here, every now and then. for sure.
Hell yeah, we already got it, man. So we about to get it in. Fresh and Famous Radio, you already know what it is. JO 88. We about to go. Let's get it. Hey.
Practicing.
88, man. It's that shit
I
right
was just
here,
over here
bro.
practicing, bro.
It's all
Okay,
good,
okay,
bro.
okay.
Hey,
Damn.
practice makes perfect, man. You
Shit,
be
I
perfecting
ain't
this
gave
shit, bro.
anybody a show.
Let's
Alright,
do it,
shit.
man.
I'm about
Let's
to,
go,
I'm
bro.
about to bump it.
That shit seemed like perfection to me. I'm not even gonna lie.
Blunt? Wait, is it blunt 30?
I think it is.
Yeah, I'm smoking blunt right now, man. I think it's
Yo, let's freestyle.
freestyle too, man. After
Freestyle,
hours.
it's
Let's do
freestyle
it,
up
man.
here. Shit, you got it, man.
Freestyle
Right.
Phresh.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
We got something. You know we got something. Come on,
Come on,
boy.
hi, shit. I love it. I love it. All right, here we go. So live, huh? What's going on, nerd? I never been live before, my bad.
Not live, bro.
All right, here we go. You still recording?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Shit,
shit.
like that.
Fuck it.
Oh yeah, it's tame.
Fuck.
When people want to know too.
I know it's fucking weird. It's fucking weird. A lot of people watching right now. Hello, America. Shit, murder. Alright. What else I got? What else I got for everybody right now? Yeah, got to get in biscuit real quick.
You gotta make sure you're good. You know what I'm saying? Or even just in here, if you're sleeping, let's say I know some friends who gone to like truck drivers and slept in the back of their truck while the person was on the road and they have to blow up their air mattress. Like you gotta get it in there. Their tight abs and stuff. Get away with it. Oh, whoa, what is this? Wait, is that a toy? That's a human being? No shit. Princess Golem? That's a weird ass fucking name, man. I'm assuming she's worn that for a few days. That ain't just something you just throw on and just rock instantly. That's something you definitely, yeah, that's a quarantine and chill kind of outfit. I haven't taken, there's times where during this quarantine I haven't taken a shower for 2 days. And that looks like something I would wear around the house. And her face is like, I don't know, is she high? Like, can you zoom in on her face a little bit? Zoom in a lot, actually. Like, go all the way in. I need to see all that. I need to see all that. I need to see all that. Let's zoom in all that. She looks like a crow. All that. Like, I need to see the pores. I don't want to see that composed Gmail. Where are we at? Okay, let's go. Cause yeah, it's something about that image that's just very like, it's kind of disturbing. It might be. It might be, and I'm not putting nothing past that. I just want to make sure our women out here are good. Can we click on it? Oh, you can go to trash and it'll be. Oh, cool. See that picture. Hey. Okay. And let's zoom in on her pores. I need to see how serious she is. Yeah, she definitely looks like she's up to something. I don't know, man. I'm not feeling this. It's scary. Yeah, it's funky, man. I'm not thinking about the funk. It's definitely funky because she's not wearing that day and just taking it off and just putting it back inside her closet. Like, that's something she's definitely exploring. Like, something fierce. Oh, Phresh. I'm already going for this. Is this the next person? That's Phresh. She has some beautiful eyes. She's protecting herself. She obviously wants to be clean for this, quarantine. She has a cool beanie. She seems like a hipster type. Seems like the type that'll smoke a joint. You know. Yeah. What do you think about her, man? Can we zoom in on her face a little bit? Oh wow. Is she tired? Is that her makeup or is that her? Because she looks like if she's a gamer, she definitely has been up all night. Okay, good, good. She got the Storm from X-Men hairstyle going on. It's interesting. I'm rolling with it. I'm rolling with the fresh. Yeah. Got two fresh, one funky.